5 psychological buttons make any man addicted to you. Honestly, I know many of us wonder, what is it that really keeps a man captivated, drawn to you, and wanting more, especially after 60? It's not because you're the most beautiful woman he's ever met. It's not because you said all the right things or played your cards perfectly. It's about understanding the deeper psychological triggers that speak to his heart and soul. Every man carries 5 emotional triggers buried so deep in his psychology that he can't see them himself. And when you activate them, not through games or manipulation, but through understanding, something shifts in him. Hi, welcome back to my channel. It's Vernon again. Today, I'm going to dive deep into something incredibly powerful, the 5 psychological buttons that make any man become emotionally addicted to you. So, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on your notifications, because we're about to uncover the secrets to making any man emotionally hooked and wanting you more than ever. Let's dive into the first psychological buttons that will make him emotionally addicted to you. Number 1, the power of mystery, keeping him curious. One of the most powerful psychological buttons that makes a man emotionally addicted to you is mystery. The key to lasting attraction isn't revealing everything about yourself right away. It's about keeping him curious, intrigued, and wanting to discover more. After 60, you don't need to try to impress anyone with endless stories or details about your life. Instead, embrace the art of being a little elusive. Don't give him all the answers at once. Leave him wanting to know more about you. When you keep a little part of yourself a mystery, you create a sense of excitement and anticipation that draws him in deeper. Mystery doesn't mean playing games. It means protecting your own emotional space, having interests and passions that are uniquely yours, and not sharing everything at once. Men find this magnetic because it keeps the relationship dynamic and full of energy. He'll be drawn to you not only because of your qualities, but because there's always something new to uncover. The beauty of this is that creating mystery doesn't require any effort or forced tactics. It's about being authentically yourself and confident in your own life. It's about knowing your own value, having clear boundaries, and living a life that's rich with meaning, interests, and experiences that are uniquely yours. When you live with this inner confidence, you naturally become intriguing because you're not trying to impress anyone or mold yourself to someone else's expectations. By protecting some parts of yourself, by keeping certain passions and desires private, you give him the space to wonder and explore what makes you tick. This isn't about playing hard to get, but about allowing the relationship to unfold at its own pace. You're not rushing him to understand you all at once. Instead, you allow him to slowly peel back layers of who you are, keeping him engaged and excited every step of the way. By embracing this natural mystery, you create an irresistible pull that keeps him intrigued and wanting more. Leads us to the next psychological button. Number 2, making him feel truly needed. After 60, you can press to keep a man emotionally hooked is making him feel truly needed. And no, this doesn't mean being dependent or helpless. It means allowing him to be your partner in a way that makes him feel valued, important, and integral to your life. Women after 60 often become more independent and self-sufficient. While this is incredibly empowering, it can sometimes make us forget the subtle power of needing someone in a healthy, balanced way. When a man feels like he is needed, not just as a companion, but as someone whose presence adds meaning to your life, it taps into a deeply primal part of him. He wants to feel like he plays a special role in your world, that his actions have significance, and that he can make a difference in your life. This isn't about playing games or making him feel obligated. It's about recognizing and expressing appreciation for his strengths, skills, or qualities that complement and enhance your own life. It could be something as simple as asking for his advice on a decision, sharing a personal challenge that you need his support with, or giving him a task that you know he's good at and trusting him to help. By doing so, you create an environment where he feels valued, not just for what he does, but for who he is. This makes him emotionally invested in the relationship, wanting to show up for you in meaningful ways because he knows he matters to you. When you make him feel needed, you invite him into a deeper, more meaningful connection. It's not about depending on him for validation or support at every turn, but about building a partnership where both of you contribute something valuable. This can be as simple as asking for his perspective on something important or sharing a personal experience that requires his input. It shows him that he has a unique place in your life that only he can fill. By making him feel needed, you also affirm that his presence matters, that he is important and irreplaceable to you. This sense of purpose and relevance not only strengthens your bond, but also deepens his emotional attachment because he knows his efforts make a difference in your world. It's a natural way to ensure he remains emotionally committed, invested in both you and the relationship. Have you ever noticed how someone's attention shifts when they feel appreciated and needed? Share your thoughts in the comments below. As you strengthen that emotional connection, the next key to making him emotionally addicted to you lies in the art of emotional validation, understanding, and responding to his feelings in a way that makes him feel truly seen. Number 3. The art of emotional validation, making him feel seen and heard. The depth of connection after 60 becomes so much more important than superficial attraction. A woman who knows how to listen not just with her ears, but with her heart, creates an emotional space where a man feels understood, appreciated, and accepted. Validation doesn't mean always agreeing or solving his problems for him. It means acknowledging his feelings and showing empathy, even if you don't have all the answers. It's about being present in the moment and offering reassurance through your words, body language, and actions. When a man feels that his emotions are accepted and valued, it fosters a deep connection that's hard to break. Emotional validation is about more than just offering a listening ear. It's about acknowledging his inner world in a way that makes him feel safe, valued, and understood. It's often the small moments of empathy and understanding that make the biggest impact. When a woman validates a man's emotions, she's telling him, "Your feelings matter. I see you, and I accept you for who you are." This act of validation doesn't require you to agree with everything he says or to offer solutions to his problems. Instead, it's about creating space for him to be vulnerable and sharing the emotional load without judgment. Recently, my sister Laura and her husband Mark was going through a stressful period at work, feeling overwhelmed with responsibility. One evening, he came home frustrated and distant. Instead of trying to fix the situation or brush off his feelings, Laura simply listened. She looked at him with understanding, asking gentle questions to let him express his emotions. "I know it's been tough lately, but I'm here for you," she said, without rushing to offer advice. By acknowledging his stress and offering a listening ear, Laura made Mark feel seen and heard in a way he hadn't felt in a while. She didn't try to fix everything. She allowed him the space to be vulnerable. The next day, Mark was not only calmer, but also felt more emotionally connected to Laura. That simple act of validation made him feel deeply understood, which only deepened his attachment to her. With emotional validation, the next step is about creating emotional consistency, a key ingredient that keeps the bond strong and unbreakable over time. Number 4. The art of emotional consistency, creating a stable foundation. Imagine this. You're in the middle of a stressful situation, yet you manage to stay calm, centered, and steady. That's the power of emotional consistency, and it's one of the most magnetic traits you can embody. In a relationship, this steady emotional presence becomes a foundation that builds trust and security, making a man feel confident and emotionally attached to you. This means being stable, reliable, and predictable in your emotional responses. It's not about being perfect or never having a bad day, but about offering a steady presence that he can count on, a foundation that doesn't shift with every small change or external stressor. Emotional consistency isn't about being emotionless or never showing your vulnerability. It's about offering a predictable emotional environment where he knows he can count on your support, understanding, and steady presence no matter the challenges life throws at you both. Older men, as they move through life, begin to crave a sense of emotional security more than ever. This need goes beyond just having a partner. It's about finding a safe haven where they feel emotionally grounded and supported. As men grow older, they often experience more external pressures, whether it's work, health, or family concerns. And in these moments, they want to be able to come home to a relationship that offers calm and reassurance, not turbulence or unpredictability. When a woman consistently remains calm, understanding, and patient, it creates a sense of emotional peace that both partners can rely on. This kind of consistency helps the man feel safe within the relationship, knowing that no matter what life throws his way, the emotional connection with his partner will not waver. His partner's emotional steadiness allows him to let his guard down, to trust that the bond they share is not subject to the whims of temporary moods or passing stresses. How does emotional consistency show up in your relationships? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Now that we understand the importance of emotional steadiness, we'll explore the final psychological button, the power of shared vulnerability, which deepens the bond even further. Number 5. The power of shared vulnerability, deepening emotional connection. Vulnerability doesn't mean weakness. It's about being real, allowing yourself to be seen for who you truly are, imperfections and all. As you get older, you begin to realize that true intimacy isn't built on perfection or maintaining a facade. It's built on being emotionally open and willing to share your fears, hopes, and insecurities. When you allow yourself to be vulnerable with a man, you invite him to do the same. This creates a deep emotional bond that can't be easily shaken. Men after 60 are drawn to women who show their authentic selves because it signals that they are trusted and valued. When a woman allows herself to be emotionally vulnerable, she demonstrates strength through authenticity. This encourages him to lower his own guard and connect with you on a level that goes beyond surface interactions. Shared vulnerability deepens the emotional connection between partners, making both feel seen, heard, and understood. It fosters a sense of emotional intimacy that strengthens the relationship over time. Rather than keeping feelings bottled up or pretending everything is always fine, shared vulnerability allows both of you to be emotionally honest and supportive. This kind of bond, where both partners are emotionally vulnerable with each other, creates mutual trust, the foundation that allows both of you to feel safe enough to express your true selves. When you share your deepest thoughts and emotions without fear of judgment, you open the door to true intimacy. It's no longer about trying to meet external expectations or wearing a mask, but about authentically being who you are, knowing you're accepted, flaws and all. For a man, this emotional depth is incredibly compelling. It gives him the security to be emotionally honest and vulnerable himself. The realization that you're in this together, that there is no pretense and no pressure to be someone else, creates a unique kind of connection. It's a relationship built on mutual respect and understanding, where both partners know they are valued for their true selves. So, as we've explored today, the keys to making a man emotionally addicted to you are not about tricks or playing games. It's about authenticity, emotional depth, and connection. These 5 psychological buttons, from creating mystery, to validating his emotions, to sharing vulnerability, all center around one core truth. Real emotional bonds are built on trust, mutual understanding, and acceptance. When you embody these qualities, you become more than just a partner. You become the woman who makes him feel seen, heard, and valued in a way that no one else can. It's this emotional security and consistency that makes him stay committed, drawn in not by your perfection, but by your genuine, irreplaceable presence. So remember, you don't need to chase love. Instead, focus on nurturing deep emotional connections that make any man feel emotionally hooked. And before you know it, he'll see you as the only choice, the one he can't forget. If you found these tips helpful, make sure to like this video, share it with others who might need to hear this, and subscribe for more insights on love, connection, and emotional intimacy after 60. And finally, remember that love isn't about perfection. It's about the deep, authentic connection that lasts. This is Vernon. Thank you for watching till now, and see you next time.